The Falconeer supports 120 frames per second gameplay on the Xbox Series X and S, but hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm McFall and welcome back to a quick video about the Falconeer. And why I'm doing this video is the Falconeer supports 4K 60 frames per second or 1800p 120 frames per second, and that's where the problem starts. Or it's not a problem, but it's a tiny minor issue, and I'd like to show you what I mean. So at the moment the Falconeer is set to 60 frames per second. Here in the settings you can see frame rate 60 frames per second, and everything is just fine. Everything is fine. There is no stuttering, no screen tearing, nothing at all. It's absolutely smooth, the game, perfect control, and by the way, I can really recommend this game. It's really something, what you should play. But anyway, back to the issue. So now, if you like to play in 120 frames per second, we're changing this here and save and close and continue. What happened now, we have a lot of stuttering and we have a lot of screen tearing, and this is not very nice. What I can see actually is really that the 100, or it's a much higher frame rate than 60 frames per second, because when I'm moving or turning, the objects are very, very clear, not as blurry as before with 60 frames. And to be honest, I never thought that I will say this one day, but 60 frames per second is the new 30 frames per second, okay? So I really like 120 frames per second on this TV. This is so great, so sharp. Oh, it's just so much better than 60 frames per second. But anyway, back to the issue here. 120 frames per second, it looks much sharper, much clearer, but it comes with stuttering and screen tearing. Not sure if you can see this on your screen at the moment. I can clearly see it. Not sure if you can see this stuttering from the hills here, and now I'm changing this to changing this to 60 frames per second again, and see how smooth, and this is now, there's no stuttering at all. Let me just go a little bit here as well. Absolutely smooth when you look at the little hill here. So I'm changing this back to 120 frames. And you can see the screen tearing and stuttering. The same with this one. So, very annoying, to be honest. And yes, I tried everything, of course. You should know me by now. I verified this one with my gaming monitor, and it's exactly the same behavior. As soon as I'm changing to 120 frames per second, it will stutter and you have screen tearing. And just to show you this, it's 4K, it's 120 frames per second. It is auto low latency mode is on, a low variable refresh rate is on, HDR is on, everything is turned on. I tried it with different resolutions, with different modes and stuff like this. It is always the same. So it looks like there is really no VSync active in the 120 frames mode. It looks to me like this. There is no VSync active. So Thomas Sala, what is going on? I mean, great game, but you should fix this, because I like to play this in 120 frames per second. Or is it just my setup? So leave me a comment what you think about the game in general. I will do probably a little bit of a review to the game maybe later or early next week, because PlayStation 5 is coming tomorrow as well. Oh my god. But anyway, so leave me a comment, and don't forget to click the subscribe button if you like to see more stuff like this. And that's it for today. Not for today. That's it for this video. So see you next time.